Well, looky here. Monday evening. We just got home with him.
Tabby is crying.
Balin is his actual brother. And Balin is so happy to see him.
Oh, go Steve. Oh, Bay is so happy.
Ghost is thirsty too. Sniffing everywhere Ghost has been.
Oh, let me get to my brother. Let me get to my brother.
So, happy dogs. He's got 2 different antibiotics and a couple other pills.
Alone. Yes, he smells.
He smells like he's been at the vet's office for about 2.5 days. Hey.
What was that about?
That was probably Balin or Bandit saying something he shouldn't have said.
Bandit! I will kick your ass. Hackles down.
That's a good place for you to go, Bandit. Balin, you can come back out.
Come here. You can stay in there if you're going to be a shithead.
So, happy brothers. Happy dogs all the way around. Happy doggy parents.
Yes, very happy. His numbers are down to 500.
Well, that was a few hours ago. Could be lower by now. Who knows?
Yes.
Antibiotics run out in 10 days, and in 2 weeks they want to get him back and do a blood test again and make sure the numbers have stayed down.
Yeah.
And we're talking up to he got into something he shouldn't have gotten into.
Oh, did you come on in?
I wouldn't think it would have been the last time Ty had the pups down at the creek. I would think it would have been, a day or 2 before he was showing being sick. Not, was it 4 or 5 days? But anyway, so we'll see what tomorrow brings. I did not finish baling down there because I'm going to get bales picked up and out of the way because now there's bales in the way. And really should have run the double rakes over that. Hindsight's 2020. But just means running around a little bit with the baler to clean up spots. And I'll pick a load up and probably just park the bale wagon in here so I can still get that thing out of here. And figure them out tomorrow out. You'll see what happens. Got the orb poking through the trees. Morning at 90-something%, and that traveler's not in far enough. I wondered when I set it as slow as I did. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. So go speed it up and bring you back up and see Ghosty. He's doing good this morning. Happy last night after he had a very long nap. I've been waiting for that. That means the seal's out in that frickin' turbine again, going through the bearing. Bearing's a little noisier this morning. It's probably why it didn't move quite as quick. Just an inherent issue with them, especially when they're old. Yay. Not to disappoint, there's part of the hoodlums this morning. They actually moved so I could park the bike here. Bump that up. And then they just stepped back to there and watched. Maybe they'll let me go in and get some breakfast now, huh? I'm going to find out.
I really don't want to do that.
Look who's going to have fun. Let's back in here before I do, and I was going to show you the more fun she's got to have. Oh, hey, I found the rest of the strap that I found in a field.
And it's wrapped all the way
Our
around it.
white piece there is supposed to be around that metal collar up there. And I was wondering that piece she was picking bales up on last night in the corner against the neighbors over there. I found both ends to a Tug'em strap. One in one windrow, one in the windrow next to it. And if we're lucky, it didn't get all the way into shit. That's the last turtle you want to have to take off.
Fuck no, I don't even want to take the motherfucker off.
To get that turtle off, we got to pull the main pins that hold the
That's an act of God.
bar in. Of course, I should look at that. Sorry, I'm staring here and you can't see shit, but I'm looking at that drive line that's inside that cage. It's still kind of straight, so we're going to leave it for now. And
Ooh, I'm a miracle worker.
she's getting lucky. Thankfully.
There you go.
Oh, there's one piece of it. I wonder where the rest is. Probably in the bales.
That was the only thing wrapped.
The rake operator should have found that. The rake operator that was running the tedder rake should have found all that stuff.
Nope, found it.
Anyway, dang traveler still ain't in, so I'm gonna go pick up a load of little bales. Hopefully oh no, she just says she's gotta take the turtle off. I guess that means I'm gonna be helping her later. I'm gonna go get a load anyway. And I gotta take the battery box cover off of that one. I'm hoping it's just dirt on the batteries and it's drawing them down. Almost didn't start this morning. And I'm hoping the bell wagon starts. I mean, it's been doing good. After the initial starting anyway. Well, I've been wondering about my clutch if I needed to put some fluid in it. I did. I got it fired up back there, put it in gear, and as soon as it was in gear, I couldn't let my foot off the brake, and I still had my foot on the clutch and killed it. So this is where I got it to slip out of gear. I'll show you where it goes. Sorry about the noise. You take that boot off, and then fill in around it. That's your clutch rod. The brake's the same way, except the brake, you don't have this in the way. You open the window, stand on a ladder, and reach right in. Either way, pain in the ass. And on the old ones, there, we get rid of that noise. The old ones, both master cylinders were underneath the floor, and they were a regular master cylinder with a 1.25 inch hex on the cap. But the hole in the floor was not big enough to get any 1.25 inch socket through to take the cap off. So needless to say, when we got it, we torched the hole out so the socket fit. And once the socket fit, the hole was big enough you could take the cap out through the hole instead of having to crawl underneath and reach up and grab the cap and take it out so you could fill it. So anyway, I'd been wondering about my clutch for a little while. Figured I was going to have to put some in it. Today affirmed that, and no, it doesn't have any leaks. Just the nature of some of these beasts. Got me a friend over there by the tree. Doe just came out. And I ended up breaking one bale. It was kind of a banana bale. Not real sure how you make a banana bale with an inline, but it happens once in a while. And it sounds like we got to take that end turtle off the mower, so I get done here and go help her with that. And no, I don't think we're going to have a full load. It is what it is. Ain't got nothing else that's green enough to bother with. She decided she'd come see what I was doing. Kind of spooked me when I turned the corner and she was in my face. Well, 81 bales on. That's all we got. 7 bales short of a load. So, yeah, a quote normal year like we used to have, that part of this field would have been 3 loads. Is what it is. That's enough to finish good enough anyway in the front barn. Take this home, come back and get the baler. And by the looks of it, probably spend half the day helping tie. It is what it is. Try to get the mower so it'll go, and get a water tank off the truck so we can haul the bales out of here. And hopefully get back to baling soon and mowing. Yep, there's dust. They went by with the combine. Oh, right after Ty and I got back from getting the baler and walked in the house. Cooled off and had some lunch. Come back out to, 90, whatever the flock it is. Pup's trying to run me over. And I guess we're going to take the end turtle off. I think that's the one.
5/8.
Hmm?
This is the one to take the turtle off.
Oh, the middle one? 5/8 12 point.
And then
It's in the front of the top of the box there. Since you use a 12 point on those. May as well get my creeper. I like it better than hers. I've had this for, 35 years? And unfortunately, they don't make them like that anymore. I've had to change the wheels and, we've busted it up, and that's to hold the wheel in. But I don't know what all she's found yet. I just know that I thought we were doing really, really good at not having her in here and tearing it apart. And I don't see anything stuck underneath it, so I'm not sure what we're taking it off for.
huh?
Okay, I lied. It's not that one we're taking off.
This one right
That's-
here.
That one. Here, you can see it sticking out because it's wrapped.
I got desperate. Okay, I tried to cut it.
Yeah,
I tried.
it don't take much to pop the turtles off unless you're doing that one.
That one did cut.
Both ones are kind of a bitch, but the other one you just use a extension and a wobble. Get the cage off. And she's gonna make a bunch of noise, and I'm gonna lay here and laugh. I'm probably gonna lay here and get a head full of shit. Hey, need a scar? That ain't the only one. I know there's a few more good marks on them. That one's actually in the right place. It's probably the one the hired man sucked in a bunch of irrigation pipe one year. Sucked in the pipe and buggered up a set of knives. Boom.
Oh. It melted it.
Yep. That's not all of it. You got part of it underneath the shock hub
No, I
too.
know. Jesus Christ. That's why it was smelling so bad.
I never smelled it.
I know, I smelled it when I was in here.
Smelled fine in the cab. Well, since I picked that up with where that was in the one field, I cut about 20 acres with that in there. And the only fun part about all of this is the shock hub, when it goes back on, you got to play and make sure you get it back on in the right place. If, we ain't gonna look at it from here, but it's splined on the 1411s. There we go. They were a solid spline, just like that washer
This
is.
is gonna be so fun.
When I went to these, part of that's dirt. The big ones is actually the spline. The idea is, and we've proven it, the idea is when you hit something, instead of taking the gears out of the gearbox, you take those few teeth out of there. She's melted on there good.
I mean, it's fucking good.
So anyway, that's the idea, and like I said, we've proven it. It does work. I kind of wonder why they didn't do that a long time ago, or why John Deere never thought of it. They probably still haven't thought of it. And anybody wondering, yeah, our high shoes are working pretty good. They're holding up nicely. I think this is the third season we've had those on. Anybody that doesn't know, these are standard shoes. Those they say cut 7-inch high, but that's not how high they cut. Those are supposed to cut 3 inches. Well, they cut more like an inch or two. So we did that because, one, get up out of the freaking Gopher Hills, and two, we were having a lot of trouble drying, which we still are. 90% of it is these.
Dude, you might have to fucking let this shit on fire to do that.
After running 2 John Deere machines with flail conditioners and getting spoiled and going back to the rubber, I don't like the rubber. There's better things. And I guess I'm gonna have to go help her with that, darn it. Well, we got the rest of that stuff off. I got that thing partway back where it belongs. It's got so much crap packed around it. And the pups are barking because Ty's upstairs. I'm not used to that. But we got a little issue. While I was working on that, I leaned on the turtle that was here. And it moved way too much. And I still don't know what the heck, because it's got the spline washer on it. But before I take the bolt out, I could take this and do this. When I put it back together, I can't do that anymore, but it's got more slop than I like to see. The good thing is it isn't too bad. 4 bolts, and that comes off. But that, you can see the clearance here. That tug'em strap was wrapped in between, and the hard part was you don't have room here to get it out. So there was a bunch of cutting, and then get it cut off tight and then beat it through with a screwdriver. But they don't know. I mean, as far as slop, it's about right turning. I just don't like it that it wiggles that way. But I haven't put all the way back together yet either. And like I said, she's up there looking. We used to have some spare parts. There should be one, but that doesn't mean there is one. The plastic's still stuck there. It's hopefully all out of the way now. She tried to wire wheel, it didn't work. Gasket scraper.
I got it melted enough for you.
She got it melted enough. And our valve went tits up. That's full throttle, and that's half idle. Interesting. I guess one more thing to fix. And she did not find a new piece for there, so I don't know. I hate to have to go buy one, but you know. Hey, you get the view from here because I'm sitting back here, so I gotta look for my tools. I ended up having to split that piece of pipe, PVC pipe, to get it stuck back up there because all the crap that was stuck behind it. Now I just gotta tighten the clamp on it, and that part's done. Gonna put the turtle back on so it's runnable. I just spent the last half hour looking up parts. Show you something here. Show you something really tricky too. Top is the mower model number. Bottom is the part number for that top piece that I said we got to replace. Going on my CNH store and looking up our local dealer, $223.74. That doesn't count getting it here, and you guarantee they don't have it in stock. So, but Disc Mower Doctor, $237 even. Granted, there's still shipping on it, but the shipping between those two, it's probably cheaper there. That's the outfit we get the driveline for the cutter bar from. And that one does have a twist in it, but it ain't twisted as bad as the others have been. It'd be nice to have a pile of money right now. Well, or in a couple months or 6 months ago, and have a different machine. Wouldn't have to worry about twisting that one all the time and whatever else. And something that I know a lot of you guys have the New Holland disc mowers. We ran John Deere's before the New Holland, and they both have their issues. Nice thing when you knock a gear out of a New Holland, where each one of those shoes is, you take some tie bolts out, drop the section out, put a new one in. You're done. No, it doesn't take forever. The older John Deere's, well, you pulled pins through the whole cutter bar and you literally dumped the gears out the end and started over. We never had trouble with getting stuff wrapped up underneath the turtles on the John Deere. I mean, the only time we took a turtle off is when we destroyed one. And this thing, we're always getting crap underneath the turtles. And, that's what did whatever to that number 3 one, that one. So, just anybody else have that issue? Anyway, I think we're calling it a day. Ty already went in. It's like 95 or 97 freaking degrees out. The fan running behind me ain't doing squat at this point. And we both pretty well had it with this. So I guess tomorrow's another day. Bale wagon's sitting here loaded because I'm not sure I got room to unload with the tractor sitting right there. I figured I'd help Ty on this. 10 minutes later he'd be out of the shop. Apparently I was not correct on that. So, anyway, hope you all had a great Tuesday. I have just enough time left in the day to call and see if Tom might have gotten anything done with that cylinder. I know, it's one of those never-ending stories. But he will get it done, and it will be right, and won't cost me much, if anything, in the long run. So, anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you all had a great Tuesday. Hope everybody has a great hump day. We'll see what tomorrow brings.